Accounts class 12th MCQ for the first term. Question 1. Building, patents and trademark come under the head subhead. Option A. Current asset. Option B. Non-current investments. Option C. Non-current assets. Option D. Long-term loans and advances. Answer C. Non-current assets. Question 2. Securities premium reserve account is shown under the head subhead. Option A. Share capital. Option B. Current liabilities. Option C. Reserve and surplus. Option D. Long-term provisions. Option C is the correct answer. Reserve and surplus. Question 3. The debit balance of statement of profit and loss is shown under asset side of balance sheet as capital reserve, as positive item under reserve and surplus, as a negative item under reserve and surplus. Option D is the correct answer as a negative item under reserves and surplus. Material, stock and work in progress are shown head subhead. Option A fixed asset. Option B non-current investments. Option C current assets. Option D none of these. Option C is the correct answer, current assets. Interest accrued on investment is shown under subhead. A. Fixed assets. B. Non-current investments. C. Other current assets. D. Short-term loans. Other current assets is the correct answer. Question number 6. Calls in advance is shown under head subhead. Share capital. Other non-current liabilities. Reserve and surplus. Other current liabilities. The correct answer is answer D. Other current liabilities. Question number 7. Capital reserve and capital redemption reserve are shown under the subhead head. Share capital, other non-current liabilities, reserve and surplus, other current liabilities. The answer is option C, reserve and surplus. Question 8. Fixed deposits come under the subhead. Reserve and surplus, share capital, long-term provisions, non-current investments. The correct answer is non-current investments. Question number 9. Income received in advance is shown under head subhead. Current liability, short-term provisions, current assets, non-current investments. The correct answer is current liabilities, option A. Question number 10. Provisions of taxation is current liability, internal reserve, both A and B, none of these. Provision for taxation is current liabilities. Question number 11. Unclaimed dividend is shown under the head subhead. Other current liability, short-term provision, contingent liability, none of these. The correct answer is option A, other current liability. Question number 12. Areas of amount of dividend on cumulative preference share are shown under the head. A. Current liabilities. B. Reserve and surplus. C. Contingent liabilities. D. None of these. The correct answer is C. Contingent liabilities. Option C. Question 13. Uncalled amount on partly paid shares is shown under the head. Current liabilities, reserve and surplus, contingent liabilities, none of these. The correct answer is contingent liabilities. The amount of dividend receivable is shown under subhead. Other assets, other current liabilities, short-term loans and advance, none of these. The correct answer is A, other assets. Question number 15. The amount of share issued to directors are shown under the subhead. A. Share capital. B. Other current assets. C. Reserve and surplus. D. Fixed asset. The correct answer is A. Share capital. Question number 16. The surplus that is balance in statement of profit and loss is shown under the head. Share capital, current liabilities, reserve and surplus, fixed asset. Reserve and surplus is the correct answer. Question number 17. Amount received on forfeited shares is shown under the head share capital, current liabilities, reserve and surplus, current assets. The correct answer is share capital. Question number 18. Prepaid expenses are shown other current assets, other current liabilities, reserve and surplus, short-term loan and advances. The correct answer is A, other current assets. Prepaid expenses are shown other current assets. Question 19. Interest accrued and due on debenture is shown in the balance sheet of a company under the head current assets, current liabilities, non-current assets, non-current liabilities. The correct answer is B, current liabilities. Claim against the company not acknowledged as debt is shown. Non-current liabilities, reserve and surplus, current liabilities, contingent liability. The correct answer is contingent liability. Contingent liability. Question number 21. Which of the following item is shown under contingent liabilities in notes to account under the balance sheet? Option A. Proposed dividend of current year. Option B. Money for which the company is contingently liable. Option C. Claims against company not acknowledged as debts. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Revenue earned from the sale of stock in trade is shown in the statement of profit and loss under the head revenue from operations, other income. Option C, A and B. Option D, none of these. The correct answer is revenue from operations, option A. Question number 23. Salaries and wages are shown in the statement of profit and loss under the head. Option A, other expenses. Option B, finance cost. Option C, employee benefit expenses. Option D, other income. Option C, employee benefit expenses. 24. Annual report of a company is issued by a company to its directors, auditors, shareholders, management. The correct answer is shareholders. Annual report of a company is issued by a company to its shareholders. Financial statements are prepared by following accounting conventions, accounting concept, accounting standards. D, all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Question 26. Draft and heads are classified under subhead. Option A, inventories. Option B, tangible assets. Option C, intangible assets. Option D, cash and cash equivalents. The correct answer is option D, cash and cash equivalents. Question 27. Shareholders fund include share capital, reserve and surplus, money received against share warrants. D, all of these. The correct answer is D, all of these. Question 27. Shareholders fund include share capital, reserve and surplus, money received against share warrants. D, all of these. The correct answer is all of these. Thank you.